You probably experienced that when you place a water bottle into a recyclable bin, instead of tossing it into the trash can, you feel accomplished, almost like a hero. But do you realize what you just did and how that material is being put into good use? Have you ever wondered, for example, if you put glass into a paper recyclable bin and who is the hero that does all the magic? Well, these are questions that most of us don't know because our job as citizens is simple. Place recyclable material into the correct recyclable bin. But we really want to know how we contributed to the planet. Myself, I participated in the Adopt a Beach program where I volunteered to help clean the beach at Galveston one summer. The truth is that recycling is done everywhere. You can do it at school, at work, at your job, even at airports. But unfortunately, there aren't many recyclable bins at the beach. And if there are, they're too far away for people to see or to use them. But it was for that reason that I was able to take part in this experience, and I felt good about myself because I knew I was helping the planet and the environment. But today I want to talk about the recycling process itself, the history of recycling, and how and why recycling is important to the planet. First, we gotta talk about the definition of recycling. Recycling is the process of converting waste into new materials and objects. Recycling can also prevent the waste of resourceful materials, and it prevents the use of fresh raw materials. According to Livestrong, the materials that can be used and recycled include glass, paper, cardboard, metal, plastic, tires, textile, electronics, aluminum cans, as well as biodegradable waste. Also, in organized countries like the US, the government helps the households by providing them with recyclable bins or cans for people to put their recyclable so it's easier to collect. Now, many people think that recycling happened and was intensely popular in the 1970s movement, the 1970s environmental movement, but the reality is that it has been for hundreds of years. The first example is, according to Bush Systems International, a recycling retailer and designer, the Greeks built the first civilized municipal dump program in the Western world. The local law stated that they had to dump waste a mile away from the city, and this happened 500 BC. They probably did not recycle, but they did have a program like the one we have today. As we go farther in time, we can go to the year 1093, that it was when the first ever recorded reuse of waste paper was implemented in Japan. At that time, all of the paper was recycled, and it was repulped into new paper and then was sold to new staples throughout the country. Now, in the US, the first recycling process happened in the year 1690 in the mill house near the city of Philadelphia, where they used recyclable cotton and used linen racks to invent new paper. But it wasn't until the early 1900s where the country first had the first aluminum and plastic factories for people to use. Also, as we can see, there are many of these factories today in the country and throughout the world. So we can see that the recycling process has expanded. So that way we can see how the benefits can be seen at a large scale. So recycling helps the economy, helps the environment, and helps our society. According to Stanford University, recycling conserves energy, reduces air and water pollution, reduces greenhouse gases, and conserves natural resources. That's the main reason recycling does to our ecosystem. But the other reason is that, the greatest reason is that recycling, instead of just compacting and burying the trash or waste, it is used to create new energy, and it is less expensive, less energy intensive, because the second time you manufacture something, it's easier than the first. And also, instead of just using it for new material, it's also used for energy. According to the Steel Recycling Institute, they have found out that steel recycling saves enough energy to electrically power the equivalent of 18 million homes for a year. This almost works like solar and wind power, but the difference is that instead of getting the energy from the environment, They get it from the recycling that consumers recycle the steel. So as we can see, recycling is a growing trend in today's society, and it is an option that wasn't as available as before, and it wasn't so much important over the last centuries. As you can see today, the countries have embraced their recycling process, and they want their people to take part in this process so they can incorporate it into good use for their society. In conclusion, the recycling process is worthless if people just dump everything into the trash. But if it is done properly, it allows companies to save the planet, and that helps them keep the recycling process alive and reusable. Thank you.